Hey you disgusting slithering insects. I will now be ranking the feature-length filmography of James Gunn. Number 7 is Slither, a great debut showing off his style and humor, also showing off the familiar faces he would use as his cast going forward. While it may not be his most memorable film, it's a great display of talent. Number 6 is Super, his first step into the superhero world. This film was very much an interesting parody that only James Gunn could come up with. Mixing dark humor and realism with the expectations of a superhero film, it is one of his most unique films that he has made. Hilarious throughout, incredibly weird with a great cast. Also a lot of quotable lines in this one. Number 5 is Guardians of the Galaxy, his first film in the MCU, introducing a new feeling and style into the cinematic universe. It really moved the MCU into a higher standard of entertainment, showing that humor and silliness was the best way to move the series forward. Very much a mixture of Star Wars and The Goonies, it was a tribute to classic family films from the 80s but with an Indiana Jones action style. Great cast that made the main team into stars. It was a great intro into this type of film, and proved that he is very well trusted with a big budget. Number 4 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. With the first film in this series being a great intro, this film very much proved that James Gunn is not a one-trick pony. In fact, this was very left-field style-wise. It proved that even within a fun superhero film franchise, that you're able to mix genres, adding a very potent family drama story into the fun of a superhero comedy, not just with the A story, but the B, C and D. The script is fantastic and executed brilliantly, with a fantastic performance from the cast, especially Kurt Russell in the egocentric father role. Number 3 is The Suicide Squad. In my opinion, the best film out of the DC cinematic universe is The Suicide Squad. Never before has a reboot been needed. Technically a sequel to the failed original, I was originally cautious with this one, but thankfully knowing that James Gunn was behind the production, I should have expected a very safe pair of hands. Having had success with his Guardians of the Galaxy films in the MCU, James Gunn is a master at making an enjoyable film, with fantastic comedy scenes, smart and witty direction choices and picking the best cast for the job. The original leftovers from this first are a great treat, but what really carries the film is Idris Elba and John Cena, which thankfully later led to the great Peacemaker TV show. Peter Capaldi plays a great villain, with some interesting political commentary with his character and the overall screenplay. A mad but wonderful thrill ride. Number 2 is Superman, possibly the greatest film to feature this iconic character and proof that it is impossible for James Gunn to make a bad film. With a great ensemble cast, tight script and fantastic special effects along with Gunn's classic brand of humor, heart and great ability to make social and political commentary incredibly heartfelt and entertaining. If you have seen the mixed reviews for this film, I would suggest going into it to make your own opinion, because it is like Marmite, but tastes way better. In my opinion, the best James Gunn film is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The film that brought him back to the MCU, based on a fan and cast campaign, it allowed Gunn to really leave his mark in the best way. An incredibly touching film that deals with topics of animal welfare and the importance of individualism. It really is a beautifully crafted film. But it's also incredibly funny, very action-packed and having a fantastic cast performance, especially from Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper and Chukwudi Iwuji in the villain role. A captivating watch that is incredibly touching, incredibly well written and executed perfectly. It really is a modern masterpiece of storytelling. If it doesn't get you right in the feels, then I feel sorry for you. Thanks for watching. I'm the bestest dog there is. Recommend me another director's films to rank, or else I'll get the alt-right to go through your tweets from when you were a teenager to cancel you.